What's up, guys? Yumon Eaton here, Dragon Pharma Coach and athlete. Welcome back to Dragon Pharma's YouTube channel, and today we've got a good one for you. We will be discussing the most common mistakes made during back training and how you can fix them. So let's go. Some of the most common mistakes I've personally noticed people make while training back is they involve the forearms and biceps far too much and don't place enough overall tension on the lats or whichever area of the back they're trying to isolate. To solve this problem, we first need to understand how hand position affects each exercise. Let's start with the rowing movement. So here we are in the hammer strength isolateral row. And really cool thing about this piece is if you notice, it's got several different grip positions, depending on what area of the back you're trying to isolate or train at the moment. So if you were to go palms facing down on this particular machine or any other row movement, just like this, elbows up, driving the elbows straight back. The portion of the back that's being trained during that particular movement is the upper back. So you're getting a little bit of the rear delts involved there, the lower trapezius, and the upper portion of the rhomboid. Now, if you were to switch your grip to a neutral grip, basically palms facing each other, same motion, drive the elbows back and pull straight back. You're getting a lot more lat recruitment, but you're also getting the lower portion of the erectors as well. Now, if you were to go palms facing up, pulling straight back as so, that's almost complete lat isolation. So there really is a big difference between the grip positions. Very small changes in hand position, very small variations in grip position can make a huge difference and completely change the area of focus, the portion of your back being trained. All right, guys, so just to reiterate what I just showed you, palms face down with the elbows up, driving the elbows backwards involves the upper back more. Using a neutral position with the palms facing each other involves the lats and the lower rhomboids, and performing a rowing movement with the palms face up involves the lower portion of the lats, close to the insertion and the upper erectors. And remember, guys, none of these positions are wrong. It just depends on what your area of focus is. If your primary goal during a rowing movement is lat recruitment, then you should be pulling low and driving backwards with the elbows. To concentrate on isolating the lats and removing your biceps and forearms, don't imagine yourself pulling the weight. Instead, imagine your elbows forced backwards, literally forcing the elbows backwards and driving through with the elbows. Again, don't imagine yourself pulling, but a vision driving backwards through the elbows. So this concept of driving backwards instead of pulling is an actual skill. It requires a very strong mind-muscle connection. You have to be able to feel the movement, okay? So you can't just step in and pull straight back, okay? Again, the idea is to start with the elbow first. It might sound crazy, but once you do it over and over, you will get used to it and it'll become second nature to you. But start with the elbow first. Arch the back, stick the chest out. The only reason we're doing that is to basically try to remove the rear delts from the movement, all right? Drive the elbows back. You notice how I lead with the elbow instead of just pulling. The goal is to drive low. Keep the elbow low, keep your grip low, and drive backward as far as you can to maximize the contraction and then slowly return to starting position. So this is not something that's learned overnight. It takes time and experience, but if you focus on deliberate, meaningful contractions during training, this will become second nature. Like I said before, the whole idea is getting used to it, becoming comfortable, and it will become second nature. I cannot stress that enough. Something else, guys, that I found to be very beneficial for me personally is placing a very deep arch in my lower back while training. This allows me to focus more on my lats, rhomboids, or any other portion of the back that I'm training with less recruitment from the rear delts. So basically, You get in. First thing you do is place that deep arch in your back, okay? First thing you do. Chest out, shoulders back. Place that arch in your back. Like I said, that's gonna help remove the rear delts. I know I touched on this earlier, but this is very important. So I wanna specify and show you guys exactly how it's done. You can do this seated like this or standing. Again, arch, chest out, shoulders back, and pull straight back while following through with the elbow. All right, like I said, that arch just helps me remove the rear delts from the movement because at the end of the day, the goal is a big back, not big shoulders. That's another video. It also keeps your posture intact so you don't use too much momentum or overly involve the lower back. Okay guys, so one of the biggest take-home points today is that small variations in hand position can go a long ways in ensuring you have a complete, well-developed back. That's it for today's video. Hope you found these tips helpful. Can use these to help benefit your own training. Please subscribe to Dragon Pharma's YouTube channel and be on the lookout for more content coming soon.